Listen closely because at the end of this video, your life will never be the same again. Soon, I will reveal to you the main secrets that made me a millionaire that I studied from the greatest entrepreneurs in the world. And you will find that staying poor becomes almost impossible. First, I want you to imagine the weight of every unpaid bill lifting off your shoulders. The late night worry is replaced by solid, peaceful sleep. Picture opening your banking app and seeing numbers that let you breathe a little deeper. That feeling is possible, and it starts not with the economy, not with a lottery ticket, but with the thoughts you choose and the actions you take once this video ends, especially with the sixth step on this step-by-step strategy. The first one is to kill the bedtime story that riches drift in while you wait. Money gravitates to people already in motion. So look in the mirror and decide whether you are waiting for lightning or ready to strike your own match. Picture the life you want until you can taste the coffee in the kitchen you plan to own. Talk to yourself as if the deal is already signed, because language steers feelings. Feelings shape routines, and routines drag income behind them. Nothing grows in soil that is never tilled. So plant a seed today, even if you have only pocket change and borrowed tools. When someone else wins, do not let jealousy bite you. Staring at another person's feast while you sulk is like standing at a buffet with your hands in your pockets. Plenty of food, zero action. Treat their success as proof that opportunity lives on your street. Tell yourself, if that door opened for them, I can build my own door. Then aim your entire attention at one meaningful target. A mind sprayed in 20 directions is a flashlight in a football stadium, bright but useless. Pull gossip out by the roots. Shut down the endless scroll and keep only the thoughts that pay rent in your head. Find work you can at least like. And if your current job feels like wet cement around your ankles, start moving after hours until you discover something that fires you up. Life is too short to trade daylight for misery. I have watched people who adore their craft so fiercely that vacations feel like polite suggestions instead of desperate escapes. If you feel trapped, spend late evenings soaking up free tutorials. Use weekends to test small experiments and pivot the moment one of those experiments shows a spark. Passion might not pay tomorrow, but it compounds faster than any interest rate on earth. Feed your mind more than your phone. 30 quiet minutes with a good book on money or a video that teaches a skill will pull you farther than an afternoon surrendered to scrolling. Reading is free mentorship from giants, and it sharpens questions you did not know to ask. Remember, your environment often beats pure willpower. So if everyone at your table is complaining about the cost of living, find a new table, one where ideas and solutions circulate instead of gloom. Guard every minute like a diamond and use it only on actions that move you forward. Finish the task that matters most, then the next, stacking them like bricks in a bridge toward freedom. Live below your means, no exception. The discipline is not deprivation. It is a vote for your future, because every dollar you keep becomes an employee that works while you sleep. Send those dollars to assets that send thank you notes back in the form of dividends, interest, or extra cash flow, and watch your financial family tree grow new branches year after year. Setbacks will swing at you. When they do, breathe, dust off, and punch back. Time is the one resource you cannot reorder from any warehouse, so trade it like gold. Say yes to projects that move you forward and no to anything that steals your daylight. So keep your body tuned with a pair of shoes, some fresh air, and decent food. A strong heart injects energy into every hour. Celebrate the wins, but stay humble. Record what worked, quietly reinvest, and flow like a silent river toward the ocean. Obstacles are not dead ends. They are intelligence briefings. And the stronger your discipline, the less drama your money life carries. Teach while you climb, because explaining locks knowledge deeper inside you and often opens unseen doors. Treat technology as a servant, heck, never a jailer. The same phone that can connect you to mentors and markets can also steal half your day. So choose to create more than you consume. Write your goals by hand, because on paper they become concrete. Guard your credit score. Borrow only for assets that pay back, and protect your reputation with fierce honesty. Integrity buys trust, and trust speeds every deal. Start small if you must. Share a helpful article. Answer a question in a forum. Volunteer for a project. Value is magnetic. When you give it freely, it returns multiplied and often from directions you never expected. Dream big, but keep one sneaker on solid math. If a plan needs 10 years, remember the decade will slide by whether you act or drift. Measure your progress, income, expenses, hours, practiced, new contacts, because what you measure, you master. Push yourself into the chilly air beyond comfort. Growth lives out there, and money chases growth. Rest with intention. A brisk walk or 20 minutes of stillness beats an entire day lost to shows that add nothing to your mind. When you close this video, take one concrete step within the next hour. Open a document and tally your real net worth. Cancel a forgotten subscription, or jump online and toss $10 into an investment account. Motion beats meditation. Small acts repeatedly melt mountains. Let me prove these ideas breathe in real life. A cashier I know tracked every dime for 1 month and noticed that 5 snack runs a day bled $150 from her pocket. She swapped impulse treats for homemade lunches and shoveled the savings into a low-cost index fund. 10 years later, those sandwiches were worth more than $25,000. Small hinges, wide doors. Another neighbor tinkered with broken phones after work. Free tutorials, a $20 toolkit, and prices half of what the big shops charged turned his evenings into a second paycheck. Within a year, the side gig out-earned the day job, and he opened a kiosk that now pays 3 people. The internet can turn any honest skill, tutoring, design, pet sitting, translation into a storefront scene worldwide. Build an emergency cushion even if it starts as a single folded bill. Feed it every payday so that unexpected trouble becomes an inconvenience instead of a disaster. Learn the language of money. Compound interest, equity, cash flow. So slick promises and hidden fees cannot trick you. Negotiate whenever possible from salaries to service bills. The worst answer you will hear is no, and one polite question can unlock thousands each year without extra labor. Create more than one income river so that if one stream dries, another keeps flowing. Automate your good habits. Move money to savings and investments the moment it arrives before impulse even enters the room. Guard your online image the same way you guard your front door. Post growth and kindness, not noisy rants, because employers and clients check silently before they reach out. Track not just time, give your mental peak to tasks that demand sharp thinking. Practice gratitude. A mind that sees abundance dares to invest, negotiate, and create. Gratitude keeps the engine cool and shows you leverage points you once missed. Treat idle minutes like a pocket-sized university. Audiobooks while commuting, tutorials while cooking, brainstorm scribbles while waiting in line. Suddenly a hobby that looks like extra income or a casual contact turns out to be a mentor. We have walked through mindset, habit, strategy, and proof in one steady conversation. And now the next move is yours. Wealth is not sorcery. It favors ordinary people who repeat simple actions with uncommon consistency. Promise yourself, say it aloud if it helps, that you will think like a winner, act like a builder, spend like a planner, and learn like a lifelong student. Begin today. Knowledge left idle is like seeds stuck in their packet, full of potential yet unable to sprout. So, close this video, stand up, and pick a small money-building act before the clock steals another hour. Batch will cook tomorrow's lunch. List that unused gadget online, or watch a 10-minute tutorial on a skill you can sell by the weekend. Action, even awkward first-day action, is the entry fee to the life you deserve. Staying poor after hearing this would mean choosing to ignore it. And you are too sharp for that. And you're so sharp that I bet you've already subscribed to this channel, right? If you haven't, do it now. And leave a like to see more videos like this in the future. Let me know in the comments what you think of this strategy, and I'll see you soon.